also just days into the new rules, and there appears to be mass confusion over travelers' rights and major issues with what many are calling an archaic booking system. A group of Canadians in Zimbabwe were denied boarding a flight back home because they were unable to book a stay at one of the 10 quarantine hotels here in Toronto.
I arrived at the airport with all my documentation, my PCR test. We covered all bases.
Nicola Dawson was heading home after spending the last 5 years caring for an elderly grandmother in South Africa. She was among a group of Canadians turned away by Ethiopian Airlines.
So they told us that they had a directive from the Canadian government to not allow passengers to board without a confirmed hotel quarantine booking.
Right now, the only way to book a quarantine hotel is by calling a number that's posted on the government's website.
Thank you for calling the Government of Canada's approved accommodation booking service.
Nicola sent us screen grabs showing the hours upon hours she spent trying to get a room. She also tried to explain these challenges to the airline.
First of all, 1-800 numbers are not accessible from this part of the world. Second of all, the collect call, our phone systems are not the monthly postpaid that we're used to in North America. It's a prepaid system. So a 3-hour or 4-hour wait time is not exactly something that's cheap and implementable here.
It turns out Nicola and the other passengers were wrongfully denied boarding that flight. According to Transport Canada, airlines are not required to verify hotel bookings or turn people away. In a statement, Transport Canada does say air carriers are, however, required to notify passengers that they must, before boarding the aircraft, provide the Public Health Agency of Canada with digital evidence of their prepaid hotel. It also points out that the airlines are supposed to notify passengers that they could face a hefty fine if they fail to comply with all requirements. Nicola's sister from her home in Pickering also spent many hours trying to book that hotel room. She says the booking system is a joke and Canada can do better.
The line is just, it's horrendous to try and get through to anyone. We've called more than 10 times, disconnected after 3 hours. It's a little daunting to provide one 1-800 number for the entire Canada. Like, all the major cities are using one 1-800 number.
Don't punish us for flaws in the system. We're very much willing to comply. We want to come home. We're not going to give you any problems.
Now, last check, Nicola was on her way back to the airport, hoping to board a flight to Toronto, despite the fact that she still wasn't able to book a room in one of these quarantine hotels. Her sister tells us that they have now been trying to book a hotel stay for the past 7 days. Now, we did reach out to the federal government asking about wait times, the backlog, and what people should do if they cannot get a room. We have yet to receive a response.